And since Peter Wyth left in January, the Dons have enjoyed a 7-match unbeaten run under new man Joe Kinnear. Gabriel Clark reports.
At Wimbledon, they look fondly on the achievements of managers past. Dave Bassett brought First Division football and the crazy gang spirit to Plough Lane. Bobby Gould brought back the FA Cup. Last year, both took delivery of brand new BMWs for services rendered. So don't be surprised if the new manager soon pulls up in a Rolls-Royce, because Joe Kinnear's put Wimbledon back in the fast lane, just when it looked like they were heading down a one-way street to Division 2. After one win in 16 games, Peter Wyth got the sack, and Kinnear, overlooked in October, finally got his chance.
You know, it's like having a player in the reserves, and you think he has some fantastic potential, but I felt at that time he wasn't ready. And, you know, in hindsight, that was a mistake on my part. I think I made a major error on behalf of this club, and we could have suffered in a very dramatic manner, I think.
How low was morale when you took over?
Morale was on the floor. It was on the floor, and everybody was looking for everybody. Someone had to come in and sort it out, do surgery as quick as possible.
That meant a return to the basics Wimbledon have always done so well. A penalty from John Fashion, who got them a draw in Kinnear's first match at Queen's Park Rangers. Last Saturday, Fashion, who's 15th of the season, made it 4 wins, 6 games unbeaten, and all but assured them of a place in the Prem.
But let's get back to the crazy antics which are going on off the field.
Something Kinnear knows all about. His teammates at Spurs remember his sense of humour as much as his 4 cup medals. At Wimbledon, the new manager's already taken his players out to a West End strip club. And building team spirit is the main reason the dressing room sounds more like Stringfellows.
Well, people always ask me about the music in the dressing room and one thing or another. I just think it helps take pressure off players. There's a lot of nervous tension in dressing rooms. And it's a super way of everybody relaxing. Going back to Dave Bassett days, Bobby Gould days, players have been handpicked to come in. There's a lot of consideration and thought gone into signing players at Wimbledon. You've got to be a certain type, but they've all turned out to be good types.
But all the fun and games aren't just confined to the players. Anyone in the boardroom at the last 7 games might be wondering why Sam Hammam suddenly disappears 10 minutes before kick-off. Well, it's because he goes back to his office to get changed. Into his cowboy boots, jeans and baseball cap. That's what he wore to Kinnear's first game at QPR, and he'll keep on dressing down if his team stay unbeaten.
These are happy days, you know. We have to, I have to admit that, you know, we had our back up against the wall not long ago, and I'm a happy man the last few weeks.
At home to Everton on Tuesday, Wimbledon always looked like extending their unbeaten run to 7 games, but the closest they came to a goal and 3 points was when Robbie Earle just failed to connect at the far post. The acid test comes this afternoon. Leeds United are next for the new, improved Crazy Gang.
The players have been magnificent. You know, I'm getting a lot of credit at this moment in time, but you're only as good as your senior pros, and you're only as good as the players you got. And their response has been magnificent, and I couldn't have done anything without their help.
Not a bad start so far, anyway.
Super start, yes. Hope it continues.